Welcome back to Kind Yoga with Meg. I'm Meg. I share my classes that I've been teaching in studio online so we can all kind of work our practice a little bit at home when we have some extra time, or if you can't make it into class, you can join us online and still work the practice. We follow a class for about 4 to 6 weeks so we can work things and stretch them and get into them. The last couple weeks we've been working on this practice, which is building a lot of full body strength. It works the arms, works the legs, a lot of rooting down through the feet and trusting your balance, challenging balance at the end, so that's always fun. Remember to follow your breath throughout this practice and just try to cultivate the feeling good of the practice rather than the end result. That's the reason we follow it for so long. We follow the practice to get better into the postures and kind of work them week by week. So if this is your first time tuning in and checking in with this practice, maybe just allow it to move through the body. The base of your movement is your breath. You breathe in length and lightness into the body, and as you exhale, you tell your body it's okay to let go into the posture. And your breath will guide you safely into things. If you're holding your breath, it's a sign to back off. So we'll begin together. Seated, find your comfortable seated position. You can cross the legs, sit up on a blanket or a block if you have one. I always have blankets handy, so you can always raise the pelvis up on a blanket. You can use that later if you want. Or if you feel good here, cross the legs, extend them, change your mind, sit up against a wall. If you find it hard to sit up straight, lots of things you can do to give yourself what you need to make your practice a little bit more adaptable and accessible. We want to be able to enjoy our practice together and our time together. So we begin in our seated position. Feel the sits bones grounding with the earth. Maybe lean back into that invisible wall behind you and lean the back of the head into that invisible wall behind you. Dropping the chins, the collarbone is the jaw is parallel with the earth. And just check in with your breath. 3 good deep breaths just to arrive into the space, into your practice. And when you're done with those breaths, let's check in with the physical body a little bit more. Noticing the tailbone at the base of the spine and taking our first lengthening breath of your practice up the spine, creating a space between each vertebra of your spine. So I always begin my practices setting the foundation of a lengthened spine with the breath, so you can continue incorporating that throughout each asana, each posture you work through. Lengthening breath in, expansive breath, and then exhale, just settling in. Good. Let's take a breath into the center of the ribs and expand the rib cage all the way around, front, side, and back, as if you're blowing up a balloon. Let's breathe underneath those shoulder blades. And exhale, allow the spine to rise up past the tension that's releasing from the shoulders and the upper body. One more time, expand into the ribs. And letting it go, growing in strength and length. Same breath into the belly. I want you to expand across the belly button, lower back, down into that pelvic floor, into the earth, and into your waistline. And as you exhale, bring the belly button towards the lower back. Lift those lower abdominals towards the belly button and expel that breath. One more time. Getting that belly ready to hold you in balance, hold you in your length. Inhale, look up to the sky. Wiggle out anything stuck in that jaw. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, roll the left ear over to the left shoulder. Keep the right shoulder grounded on your exhale. Roll around the back. Lift from the center of the chest. Roll through the right side. All the way back to center. Let's reverse it. Inhale to the right side. Exhale around the back, lifting through the left. All the way back to center. Inhale, roll the head back on top of that spine, and let's release the shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. When you do your shoulder rolls, make sure not to bop your head front and back. Keep the lengthened spine and just isolate the shoulder joint. That's what we want to open up. And just to finish our arriving to our practice, our foundation setting, let's finish with a quick round of pranayama breathing. We'll go into our breath holding. You can choose to use a 5-second or an 8-second breath. I'm going to go into the 8, but you can choose to condense it if you want. Gently bringing lips together. We're going to work through the nose, nice nasal breathing. Inhale from the nose for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold that breath. As you're holding the breath, try to let the body relax into that holding. And then slow exhale from the nose for 8, 7. Dragging that breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that breath out. And come back to your natural breathing. Welcome ourselves to our practice. A little bit more reconnected with ourselves. Exhaling, hands through heart center, through that strong center body, relocating that center line. And then let's release the palms behind us. And first stretch, we're going to open up the chest to the sky. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Release the head back. Exhaling, chin to the chest. Inhaling, looking up. As you look up, try to pull the shoulder blades and elbows towards each other and give a slight bend in the elbows behind you so you're not stressing your wrists out. If this is too much on the wrists, you can just look up to the sky. Good. Let's take an inhale, come forward. And exhale, settle in. Roll out the shoulders again. Maybe bop the neck side to side. Let's bring the feet beside each other, bent knees, and fold over the body. Let the head rest between the knees. Big breath into your back body here. Good. I'll go to a side view. We're going to get into some movement here. So from this resting position, which you can come back to at any time, we're going to take an inhale. We're going to roll up, stretch, and you're going to exhale, sit back into a modified boat pose. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, sitting back, modified boat. And then maybe on your inhale, bring your palms behind you, plant the feet, and rise up. Tabletop position. Bring the pelvis up in line with the shoulders and the knees. You can always modify down to your forearms. Take another inhale, stretch, open up the front body. Exhale, sits bones to the earth. Inhale, modified boat pose, or release the feet. Let's hold it. Good. Take an inhale, plant your feet and palms, stretch up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, modified boat, full-on boat, or you can extend the arms and the legs. Breathing, feel length in the lower back. Exhale when you're ready, palms and feet. Inhale, float. And then exhale, release it down. Pull the soles of the feet together and let's flop over those feet. Let the head, neck, and jaw rest here. And I'll come back to a front view so you can see what we're doing here. Let's bring the right palm over beside the right hip. Inhale, stretch those left fingertips away, up and over. And then exhale, reach the left fingertips towards the right side. Two ways you can get into this stretch. By pulling into those left fingertips and stretching between the hips and the ribs, opening up the left side body. Right palm can rest on the earth, and then you can slowly bend into this elbow, avoiding locking the arm because you won't be able to get any further down. Inhale, open up a little bit more on the left side. Exhale, turn the body towards the earth, left hand on the right knee. You can bring your right palm closer. Inhaling. And then on your exhale, pull the belly in towards the lower back, rounding your spine, and go into a bowed position with your head. Beautiful. Bring your right palm behind your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, we're twisting. Another breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine, drop the front shoulder. Exhale, compress the belly so you twist. Inhale, turn to front. Exhale, release your palms down. Take a big breath. Moving to the other side. Left palm in line with the left hip. Inhale, right fingertips reach to the right side, up and over as you're exhaling into your side stretch. Softening into the left elbow, reaching into the right fingertips. Opening up, inhale. Exhale, round face the earth. Right palm, left knee connection. Bring the left palm a little closer. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in round and release the head, neck, and jaw. Let's bring our left palm right behind the tailbone. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, we're twisting. Drop the front shoulder. One more time. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, we're twisting. Good. Inhale, turn back to front. And use your exhale to settle back in and rest. Roll it up bone by bone of the spine. Inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to extend your legs out. And we'll move into a forward fold. So just gently round the back and let yourself go to wherever your maximum fold is. As you drop into your fold, be mindful that you aren't tensing up your legs, but you're softening them the whole way down. You can even soften the bend in the knees. Let them splay open to the side. Let the belly, head, neck, and jaw rest between those legs. And we'll get into our active stretching, grabbing our toes, our feet, our shins, a strap around the bottoms of the feet. From your fold, you're going to inhale and use what you're holding on to lengthen the spine, straighten those elbows. Maybe the heels come up, lengthen that back. Exhale, passive. Letting go. Inhaling, pulling back. Exhaling, letting go. Inhale, last time. Here we go. Inhale, roll it up, stretch. Exhale, palms or forearms. Inhale, float the pelvis, drop the toes, and then rock the toes back. Drop the toes. Your pelvis isn't bopping up and down, but you are rolling over those heels. We're going to keep it moving for some fun. Inhale, pull the feet to a wide-legged position, up into squat, elbows resting. Exhale, you can drop to palms, you can go to almost crow, you can go to full crow, and then hop or walk back to a plank, knees down or up. Inhale, hop or walk back to your high squat. Exhale, bring the sits bones down to the ground, open up those knees, extend the legs, and fold it over. Take a breath. Let's grab hold of the feet, the shins, the feet with a strap, whatever you have, and then inhale, you're going to round the back this time. So stretching into the back, exhale, release. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, release. One more. Here we go. Inhale, roll it up and stretch. Exhale, palms or forearms. Lean back, pull the elbows together. Inhale, lift the pelvis, strengthen the body and lengthen it, and rock back and forth. When you're ready, inhale, bring the feet to the outside of your mat. Hop up to a high squat, rest in the elbows. Exhale, down, maybe full crow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, stay. Inhale, hop back to a wide-legged squat. Exhale, let's release down. You can stretch the arms up and forward fold. Big breath. We're going to return to a plank. You can do so by swinging your legs to the side. If you want to go through that same little flow we just did, you can lean back, plant the feet up to squat. Exhaling through crow and plank. And then release the knees, untuck the toes, walk your hands a paw print forward so you can come into puppy pose. Resting the belly over the thighs, releasing the forearms down to the earth. Taking a breath here.
So the slide in my lower back isn't because I'm forcing an arch, it's just because my belly is settling back over my thighs. It's a very nice feeling. We're going to work through a little bit here. Modifications are given. Stay with the version that works with your body best. Inhale, float forward, keep the elbows on the ground, belly is strong, feel your upper arms working. Exhale back. We're just going to do this twice. Inhale, float forward. Exhale back. Moving on from this, if you're okay, inhale, rise up, off the elbows. Exhale, when your pelvis needs to drop, you soften your elbows and lift your heart. Inhale, engage your belly and your glutes, push back. Exhale, settle in. One more time, just like that. Inhale, float forward, lift the heart, drop the pelvis through the elbows. Inhale, up. Exhaling back. We're going to move into full plank if you're okay with that. Inhale, come to plank, and then we stay. Soften the elbows, round them back, and let's rock, just like we did before. On your next rock forward, you're going to take an inhale and float your left knee to your right elbow. Exhale, float it back. Tripod or ground it. Inhale. Exhaling back. On this third one, inhale. And on your exhale, you can choose to drop the knee or extend the foot out. Inhale, opening up, going into fallen star. Exhale, peel the right side open. Take a breath. Take an inhale, return back. Exhale, plant your palm. Inhale, float the knee in. Exhale, extend the left leg plank. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Hands reach forward for puppy pose. Take a breath. Moving through it again. Inhale, just start by floating forward, palms on the ground. Engage your arms, exhaling back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now inhale forward, up off the elbows. On your exhale, you're softening those elbows to release the pelvis. Lift that heart. Exhaling back. You skipped a breath. Let's keep going. Inhale, pull forward. Exhaling. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, full plank. Inhale, coming to plank and begin rocking back and forth. Soften your elbows. Mind the jamming into that wrist with your forearms. Here we go, adding on. Inhale, rock forward, right knee to the left elbow. Exhale, tripod or ground that foot. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, return back. Inhale, crisscross. Exhale, extend that right leg out or drop the knee to the ground. Inhale, open up. Exhale, peel open. Breathing. Inhale, return back. Exhale, palm to the earth. Inhale, engage your abs, float the knee in. Exhale, plank, knees, let's take it to a full child's pose. You can wrap the arms around you if you want. Breathe into your back body. Extend the fingertips forward. Let's keep moving. Inhale, float forward and bring the right foot between those palms. Rock back and forth to release any tension in your hip joints. And then settle into the front knee, inhaling, lifting the body up. Exhale, maybe revolve just a little bit or don't if it pinches your back. Inhale, returning back up. Exhale, turn towards the right side, your bent knee. So you can stay right here. You can rest the elbow on the knee. You can choose to keep your hand on the ground here. You can hook it to the outside and keep your hand at heart center. Lots of options. This is the most challenging one. If you want to take it further, we're bending the back knee, reaching for that foot back there somewhere. Taking a breath, lengthening the spine. Exhale, settling into the front knee, twisting open. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale, unravel, stretch it up. Exhale, palms to the earth. Inhale, float back. And take your child's pose, one big breath. Moving to the other side. Inhale, float forward with your left foot. Rock it out back and forth, releasing the hips, checking in with the tension under that left leg. When you're ready, settle into the knee, release the hips. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, maybe a little baby crescent by lifting the heart. Inhale, returning back. Exhale, twisting to the left side. So you can place the left hand on the tailbone if you want. You can extend the right fingertips. You can plant them on the ground, knee, elbow, or you can bring the elbow to the outside of that left foot for more of a bound twist. And then from here, if you feel ready and the balance is okay, grab hold of that right toe with your left hand and settle in. Lengthen the spine on your inhale wherever you are. Exhale, twist, open up a little bit more. Beautiful work. Release it. Inhale, stretch up. You are steady. You are strong. Let it all go. Palms back to the earth. Inhale, float the front leg back. Exhale, take your child's pose. Take a big breath into your back body here. Let's take an inhale. Float forward. Open the feet wider or just about mat width apart. Exhale, let's come into our wide leg down dog. One of my favorites these days. Rock side to side. Belly settles into the lower back. Feel like you are reaching off of the earth towards your lower back. Let the shoulder blades settle down the back. Rock into alternating knees. Release tension in the hips. And on your next inhale, let's hop or walk those feet to the outside of your hands for a wide-legged fold. You might not be perfectly straight in your knees. That's fine. Rock side to side. Let the hips release. And then let's have our hands grab hold of the opposite leg. So you can grab the ankle, the calf, below the knee or above the knee. Don't grab onto your knee joint. Let's take an inhale, round the spine to the sky. Everything gets crunched. Exhale, pull into the legs and bend the elbows. Pull yourself deeper. Crisscross the other arm over top. Inhale, stretch around that spine. Exhale, bend the elbows. Here we go. Now we're going to have some fun. Inhale the right fingertips to the right side of the room and then up to about 12 o'clock. Exhale, stay. Inhale, let's lengthen the spine parallel with the earth. Exhale, twist the spine, open the fingers to 1 o'clock. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, open to 2 o'clock. And then from here, inhale, reach those fingers forward, forward, forward. Exhale, grab hold of the left leg. Keep going. Inhale, left hand to the left side of the room. Exhaling, twisting open to 12 o'clock. Inhale, let's lengthen that spine. Exhale, twist to 1. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to 2. We're really going backwards, right? 11 and 10. Inhale, stretch forward, lengthen that spine. Exhale, crisscross, shake out the head, neck, and jaw. Let the palms go. Wiggle, waggle, side to side. Bend into the knees. Nicely done. Take an inhale, rise up to fingertips. Exhale, high squat, just like we did before. Inhale, roll the spine up towards the sky, bone by bone of the spine. Swing those arms to the side, above shoulder level if you don't feel dizzy. And then let's bring the hands to heart center, walk those feet together. Open up the palms. Feel strong in your posture. Good. We released the back, nicely stretched it, twisted it, kind of unraveled it a little bit. Some of that tension that builds up as we compress that spine down. Even just gravity. All right, going into our first sequence. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Grab hold of your left wrist. Exhale, pull it over to the right side as you cross your right leg over your left. Good stretch. Inhale, plant the palms, stretch the fingertips. Exhale, so we're dropping into a chair pose, but you're keeping your spine straight. Your sits bones reach back, Your fingertips and crown of the head and shoulders reach forward till you're parallel with the earth. Your hands can rest on your knees 100% if you want. Inhale, we're going to straighten those knees but keep the spine parallel with the earth. Exhale, bend them a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise up. Bend them a little bit deeper. We've got one more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come to your sleeping chair, fingertips on the earth, and let's inhale, stretch the knees here. Try to keep your belly connecting with your thighs. Exhale, bend those knees. So now you're connected with the thighs. And inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale, roll it up. Swinging the arms to the side. And let's grab hold of the right wrist this time. Exhale over to the left and cross the left foot over to the right. Opening up towards the sky but not arching into the back. We're peeling the rib cage open here. Take an inhale, stretch it up. And here we go again. Exhale, getting into your chair pose, sitting the sits bones back, but all you're doing is hinging at the hips. It's not a dive forward with the chest. It's hinging at the hips so your spine is straight. Fingertips extended on the knees at hip level, whatever's comfortable. Here we go. Inhale, stretch the knees. Exhale, soften. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, maybe a little deeper. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, sleeping chair. Keep the belly and thighs as connected as they can. Inhale, stretch, full fold. Exhale. One more time. And then inhale, let's roll it up. Bone by bone of the spine. Swing those arms to the side. Exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful work. Feel strong in those legs, flexible and open in your spine. Move through a little flow here. Let's take an inhale, stretch it up. Big breaths. Exhale down. Inhale, rise up slightly. Exhale, palms to the earth, hopper walk plank. Take an inhale here and open up to the left side, staying right here as you exhale. Your left foot is stacked in front of your right for side plank. Inhale, lift the pelvis, reach the left fingertips up and over. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, plant your left palm and dive down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, knees down or up. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, let's lift that left leg. Exhale, float it between those palms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, motivate forward and up with the right fingertips. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, scoop and reach up. Exhale, revolve it. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach a little further forward just with your body. Exhale, elbow, fingertips, palm, extended side angle. Inhale, open up the right arm. Exhale, palms to the earth. Inhale, float your front leg back for plank. Exhaling down. Inhale, up with the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hopper walk those feet to meet your hands. Exhale, fold it out. Bent knees are straight. Inhale, roll up as you want, bone by bone of the spine. Swing the arms to the side. Up overhead, take an inhale. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up slightly. Exhale, palms to the earth, hopper walk plank. Inhaling, opening to the right side. Stack your right foot in front of your left. Stretch into your right fingertips. Take an inhale, lift your waist to the sky. And exhale, the right fingertips up and over. Breathing in. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, big breath for energy. Exhale, pushing back down dog. Here we go, right leg up. Exhale between the palms.
Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, roll to the outside of the back foot. Bend deeper in that front knee. Inhale, motivate forward and up with the left. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling, reach and scoop. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach a little further forward. And then exhaling the hand to where you're comfortable. Inhale, twist open with the left. Exhale, palms to the earth. Inhale, float the front leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always drop the knees. Inhale, big breath for energy. Exhale, pushing back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, hop or walk those feet to meet your hands. Exhale, fold, bent knees are straight. Inhale, pull the belly through the lower back and roll it up. Exhale, hands through that strong center body. Open up those palms. Take a breath. Feel your heart rate and allow it to slow from the guidance of your breath. Nice work. Okay, so we have a fun balance that we've been working on. We're going to take an inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands through heart center, sitting in chair. So we've worked out the logistics of chair. Sitting into those sits bones, lengthening the spine. Take an inhale. On your exhale, sit a little deeper. Hook the left elbow to the outside of your right leg. I'll show you it this way and then I'll give you modifications. Take an inhale, shift the weight to your left leg and start rising up with your elbow and your knee connected. When you get to standing, lengthen that spine and twist to the right a little more. Just take one breath in your balance. And on your exhale, when you're ready, release the foot back down, come to a sleeping chair. You can also choose to wrap your left arm underneath the right knee, shift the weight over, and rise up. You have to commit to shifting the weight, and then you can rise up. From here, take an inhale, roll it up, bone by bone of the spine. Work through that lower back, stretch up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Chair pose. Feel both feet planted, inhale. And then exhale, sit a little deeper, right elbow hooks to the outside of the right leg, or you thread the arm underneath the knee. Taking an inhale, you shift your weight to your right foot and check on left tippy toes. Inhale, rise up through that right leg. It's there somewhere, your length. There it is. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. On your exhale, bring yourself down. Sleeping chair. Fingertip your fingers forward. Exhale, pull the sits bones away to get a stretch. And then bend into your right knee as you straighten your left and look under your left arm. And then switch that stretch. Straighten into your right knee, bend into your left knee, look under your right arm. Returning back. Exhale, bending the knees, sleeping chair, round it out. Inhale, roll it up. Massaging out that lower back. One more standing sequence and then we get back down to the ground. We're going to open up the hip flexors nicely here. The hips take a lot of work going into that balance, and now we want to give them the opposite sensation of releasing. Inhale, let's stretch those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring the left knee into the belly right now. And exhale, extend it back. So options here. You can choose to keep all 5 back toes on the ground. You can choose to roll to the outside of that back foot for more stability. Inhale, let's bend into the front knee. Reach into the right fingertips and cartwheel up facing the right side. So you're twisted.
It's kind of counterintuitive. Bend into the right knee. Stretch off of that back heel. You can bring your right hand to your tailbone and guide it down and forward. You can reach your right fingertips up, feeling the stretch from your left hip all the way through your belly. You can revolve it just a little bit and feel a deeper stretch. It's up to you. Here we go. Inhale, turn to the front, stretch up. Exhale, roll to the outside of that back foot. Inhale, stretch the front leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips. You can put your hands on the hips and reach forward. Take one big breath. Spine is parallel with the earth. Exhale, release the fingertips or palms down. Pyramid stretch. You can have blocks or blankets bringing the earth closer. Come on to your back toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the back knee. Notice my hips drop back, not forward. Stretching into the front leg deeper. You can lift the toes and windshield wiper if you want. When you're ready, release the foot down. Here we go. Take an inhale. Push off of the back foot forward. Fingertips on the earth in front of you. Extend that back leg like crazy. Energize it so it's not dead weight. And then from here, you can choose the bend the knee in front. You can put your hands on it. And then let's rise to warrior three. Maybe to fingertips. Maybe one palm to heart center. Maybe another one. It is a difficult posture to get into from this position. Take an inhale. Exhale. Sleeping chair. Let it go. Inhale. Roll it up. Bone by bone of the spine. Beautiful work. Exhale, hands through heart center. Close that side. Right, let's move to the other. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up with the right knee this time. Exhale, extend the right leg back. So remember, you can have all 5 toes or you can drop the foot here. Let's take an inhale, bend into that left knee. Reach the left fingertips forward. You can push off the knee if you want and extend the left fingertips forward, right fingertips in front. Left fingertips in back. Bend into the knee, push off that back heel. Maybe left hand guides the tailbone down and maybe a bit forward. Right fingertips maybe reach up. Inhaling, maybe an exhale revolves just a little bit. No pinching in the back. Inhale, twist and face the front. Exhale, roll to the outside of that back foot. Inhale, stretch the front knee. Exhale, strong and long spine as you hinge at the hips forward. You can have your hands on the hips or above your front knee. Take a breath in. And exhale, release the hands to the ground. Take an inhale. Let's come back up to those back toes. Exhale, bend into that back knee, pulling the hips back. And you can lift your front toes and windshield wiper that foot. Just get out of the hip a little bit. Then release the toes down when you're ready. The head, neck, and jaw go. Here we go. Inhale, float forward, fingertips on the ground. Energize your back leg. Stay as you exhale. And then take your time, rise up as you feel ready. Lengthening the torso, there it is, with the back heel. Lots of strength in your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, sleeping chair. Inhale, roll it up bone by bone of the spine. Stretch. And let's exhale, hands through heart center. All the way down through your full squat. The ground is there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Extend the legs. Forward, fold it out. Wiggle inside your hips. Let's take an inhale, roll it up, slide the feet into that nice comforting bent knee position. Let's take an inhale, grab hold of the right leg and bring it behind the left knee. Plant your palms behind you and start walking your left leg a little closer. I like to rock side to side. Sometimes I like to push off my palms and let my hips hang in gravity. Maybe bring my hips closer to the leg. But now we're going to try and walk our hands closer. Maybe wrapping the left arm underneath the left leg or around the front of the shin. Maybe the right arm wraps around the right leg or threads underneath. Whatever you're holding on to, let's lengthen that spine from the lower back. Exhale, bow the head. 2 more times. Rock side to side. Find some movement in your stretch. Nicely done. Bring the hands behind you. And then release the knee and the foot to the left side. Come to your sits bones. Inhale the left arm up and over. Spinal twist to finish. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, compress the belly, twist, look over the back shoulder if you can. 1 more time. Bring the left palm behind you. Inhale, roll back up. And exhale, uncross the legs, extend them, reset everything in a forward fold. Wiggle out the hips. Here we go. Inhale, roll it up. Bend the knees, plant the feet. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, let's grab that left foot, cross it above the right knee, palms behind you. You can get onto the forearms. And let's walk that right foot in. Check in with gravity. And then walk the palms closer. You can get onto those fists if you want. And let's wrap the right arm around the front of the leg or underneath. And the left arm around. Maybe it threads between the left and right leg. Intensifying it. Let's inhale, lengthen to the spine from that lower back. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Deep breathing. Bring the belly to the thigh to the belly as you lengthen, and exhale, settle in. Rocking side to side is a nice comforting gesture through the stretch. And then let's bring our palms behind us. Release the left foot and right knee to the right side. Inhale the right arm up and over, tucking to the outside of your left knee, spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, compress the belly, start twisting, opening the left side 1 more time. Good. Return your right palm back behind you. Inhale, roll it back up. Exhale, let's extend the legs forward and release into a forward fold. But then inhale, roll it back up, stretch. And exhale, roll through the belly. So your belly's acting like a rolling pin to release the lower back. Extend your arms overhead. Breathe. Feel your body surrendering into the earth. Last thing, inhale, bring the knees over the belly. Rock side to side, find your lower back. And then exhale, open the knees to the side. Let's give a happy baby to ourselves. Bent knees, straight knees, whatever you want. 1 knee after the other. Tailbone on the ground, head on the ground here. You don't have to grab your feet. You can grab under the knees if you want. Let's inhale, bring those knees back together over the belly. Arms wrap around, rock side to side. Breathe the belly into the thighs. Exhale. Let the belly recede back to the lower back as the breath leaves the body, and you can pull the knees a little closer 1 more time. And finally, inhale, squeeze everything in, lift the tailbone, lift the head, hold it with the breath. And exhale, free the arms, the legs, the head. How fast did my legs drop into Shavasana? Jostle your body in, make adjustments that you need. Palms under the glutes is always nice. I like the space it gives my lower back. I like the stretch it gives my wrists. one big breath to fill up your whole body. Free your arms from underneath your glutes if they're there. And then as you exhale, just let go. Sink your body into the earth. You can bring those feet to the hips if you want, bending at the knees. You can drop those knees to whichever side they choose. Roll yourself to that side. And then push off those palms. Deciding to get to whatever's waiting for you, but you've given yourself this wonderful time to check in, strengthen, work your patience, work your acceptance and allowing. Feel what you've given yourself for just the next 5 seconds. Good. Letting go of the thought of each posture and every little bit of the posture. Just allow yourself to feel the benefit and the goodness that you've given yourself. The strength, the length, the health. Inhale, stretch the arms to the side, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, all that goodness and energy you've created around you. Let's soak it in. Bring it to heart center. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me. I always appreciate it. Namaste.